I've got behind the cover! The wee man's back! What the hell, man? Fucking worst manager in the world. Them boys, all their hopes and dreams, you had them fucking 80.
I wasn't the manager, I was a mentor. So I was.
A mentor for them boys?
Mentor. I know, by the I'm drained. Can you not see it in me?
We need you to lift yourself first.
No, like, drained that, if this sounds right or not, emotionally drained in a good way. I mean, they boys had an amazing experience.
Why are you pointing to him when you say
because I think him last, because it was a couple of weeks ago, he asked me about it, about you're going to the World Cup and all that. And it's, do you know, it's brilliant for, you meet up with the different cultures and all that, but it's not just about the football. It's about giving these guys an experience and what these guys have been through. What an inspiration they are to me, because I tell you what, I don't feel fucking sorry for myself again. And it feels like they're my boys, they're like my Waynes. I sent you one video, you put it out, didn't you? Okay. That was just first thing in the morning. We always had our breakfast. They were put up in a lovely hotel. I tell you what, street soccer do a great job. And not just here in Scotland, England, all
Where was it, mate? Sorry, what country was it?
Oslo.
Nice, never
Oslo.
Is Oslo country?
By the way, you ever ate reindeer?
Okay.
My diet went downhill a wee bit. I mean, I was...
You're looking...
Salmon, reindeer, fucking eating Rudolph, aye. Do you know what they do? They give them opportunity, give them experience. They save lives. So they do. Street soccer. Boy David Duke, Jerry Britton, the staff there, Cameron, Andy Hook and all that. Cameron, weigh them all the time. And hey, by the way, and there's highs and there's some lows and that. And the boys have never been away. They've never been in hotels. So it was kind of, see, like us growing up, we were always used to as youngsters going away, maybe tournaments and all that. And you get used to that. That's the first time some of them have been on a plane and been away. So, and I get the greatest night of my life on the Monday night, DJ Robbie Toulson. And so there's no drink involved, there's no fucking whatever.
You never had a drink for 9 days?
No, that night was, I'm superstitious now. I went through the same routine every day, you know, and I used to pop into Bob's before I went up the road.
Who's Bob's?
It's a cafe, man. See Bob, you know, and have a wee chat with him, by the way.
Call it beer.
Aye. No, just a couple, because you had to be fresh and at it the next morning. But the boys, what a buzz I got.
You're acting like Brendan Rodgers here. You're getting away for the actual result in your performance as a manager.
How was it?
Hold on a minute. 7th was brilliant.
I know, I said that.
7th.
Many teams.
The standard 40 male and 24 female. I tell you what, we came 7th, but we wouldn't have came 7th when it came down to the dancing. Well, boys were hopeless dancing, man. They just looked so out of place. So they did, so.
Amazing.
What a story, innit?
Can I get... You should go and cover that and do a vlog. I think next year they might be going to Mexico.
Is it every year?
Every year. And what happens, see the boys that went, it'll be a different group of boys next year.
Will you be going?
Because it's a one... Do you know something? But I'd love to go. Because...
You've been involved for a while.
Russell Martin will be doing that next year. He'll be taking that.
Brendan Rodgers. Rodgers and Martin. Right, Fergie, come on, we're going to Bob's.
Great shout.
Rodgers would still be saying, need more players, wouldn't he? Need more players.
The window's been a nightmare. What's that from?
And a wee shout out to my therapist, Michael. He was brilliant. I needed him every morning.
There's Matt, shout out to him, helped us move yesterday, the wee man.
Wait, helped you? Oh,
you moved yesterday.
Looking good, me, innit?
You grafter.
Where are you off?
Do you know what he says to us? I should get in my flat. We're walking about and he's like, do you know what you should get up there? And I went, what? He went, a painting at Marilyn Monroe. And I went, why? And he went, for what has she done for women's rights?
What has she done? Educate.
So just to explain.
Well, no, not really for this type of show.
Come on.
Come on, Derek. Have you stayed in the flat yet?
Stayed last night.
First night.
First night, mate.
I'm going to get you a wee something.
Strange, isn't it? Back in your cell.
I was quite sad yesterday seeing you in there.
He's fucking lying on my couch. Walk in, he's fucking lying on my couch farming.
In the toilet.
In the
Is it a leather couch?
Leather couch, mate.
Oh, you need a leather.
It's an orange leather couch, so it was like camouflage with his face.
Couldn't see me.
What, we need to talk about your cardigan as well. It's caused a lot of...
I'm getting
debate.
Getting on with that.
So what do you think when you look at that?
It's inside out.
Aye, but
right.
look.
And also...
I think you should have been in Oslo with me. That's what I think of it.
So
and
look,
also, the cut, it's too long the sleeves for you. Put that down there.
Wait a minute.
Right, look.
No.
Have you got an iron?
Look at that.
I know, my iron's not working.
Yeah,
So, this is the way it looks there, right? But you take it off,
Right.
it's got buttons inside as well.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
loving
Zara,
that.
taking
mate.
it to another fucking
Do you
level,
know what I
man.
mean? So here we go, buttons that side and then buttons that side.
I like that.
What's that for, Jack?
But it should be a different colour.
Aye.
You get things like that before when you can swap it and it's a different colour. That's just the same colour.
Like reversible. I get what you're saying.
I think they fucked it up.
No, that's lovely. Where did you get that?
I'm telling you.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you, it goes brilliant with your
Okay.
Matalan t-shirt.
But
Matt Allen. Mate, do you know what I
Allen.
done yesterday in the gym? And I'm not even making this up just for effect.
Who done?
I was in the gym yesterday and my zip had shorts in it. Has a short. My shorts have zip. My zip has a short. My shorts have got a zip. See, when I got to my last set, mate, I looked down
It's
and
not
my
hanging.
fucking
Hanging.
like a bit of flesh was. You could see a bit of flesh on show.
your Bobby was
I hadn't realised I'd been in the gym for an hour, mate. So it must have been fucking dangling about the full day.
So if MD's in the gym, got a photo of
Fucking hell.
aye.
Traumatised with
I
it.
had a wee bit of nightmare myself yesterday, right? For the
You're in the
first.
gym.
Aye, but no, I wasn't in the gym. I went for a game of pool, right? I never know how you
Who was, sorry?
Right. French.
Fucking hell.
My chin there, right. So we go for a game of pool and we walked in. I didn't know even the place existed. So pool tables and darts, right? I thought, a wee afternoon, brilliant. Mate, don't know if you've ever done this. Walks in, there's not a person in the place. Ah, great. So he goes up and I says, look, what's the pool? Blah, 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 right? What table you want? 5. Says, well, have a couple of drinks. But there's a pool table quite near a bar. And there's still balls hanging about, right? So,
You practice. He's
what-
what?
exactly.
You practice.
So I had to pick the cue up and I'm popping the balls away.
Pop the left to
away.
go for it.
Mate.
Somebody's at the toilet.
2 bears come walking in. They were out having a fag. I was their decided fucking friend. They were playing for a couple of quid, right? I swear, Banksy must have been up all night drawing these guys' faces and arms and all that. They were tattooed. I was like,
That's brilliant.
oh no, right?
Nearly all right,
A
yeah.
re-rack. So you had to, did you? A fucking...
Oh, she had seen the boy's face.
That's
oh,
class.
that's like,
That's brilliant.
Can you fight that, isn't it?
oh, fuck it.
No.
Can you
He's
know
not
Dale?
a
No.
fighter.
No. Can you know Dale? Have you ever seen him like close to that fight?
No, he's got a gift of the gab and he just makes a fucking
Bolt.
sharp X.
Aye.
Quite right, that's the way to do it.
You ever seen him fight?
I'm behind
That's it.
him.
You ever
That's
seen him
the-
fight?
But that's the way to do it. Do you know something?
You and Barry got leathered in both of once, did you?
What do we fuck? No, it was like
him and Gerrani.
it was like 25 guys at for Bay City Rolls. Remember Bay City
Nah,
Rolls?
the mullets and that.
Aye, all fucking. They took their belts off, swinging them above their head, and I couldn't be bored running. He'd already just played fucking 90 minutes anyway. He couldn't. I was a bit tired.
Mad
I'm getting a bit old.
No.
I don't. You don't fight. Just fuck. David, he talk and just move on. I'm a changed man now. That
Would you fight back in the day?
Back in the day, because you're young and you don't think, you don't compute things, you don't kind of a wee step back. Nah.
Me and Gerrani must have got scalped about a couple of times.
Oh,
that.
he's getting fucking battered about like a
Dragged
rag doll.
about with
You
his
used to
ears.
get
By his
battered
face, can
See
you?
abroad, you used to get battered abroad all the time. The woman, aye.
German shot put.
Aye, German, aye. Honestly,
They would just grab his ears and pull
the
up.
poor wee fella was getting, aye.
Was he getting bashed out?
Aye.
Anything annoying you this week, lads?
Nothing, absolutely nothing's going to annoy
Are
me.
you
ever
saying
more.
that nothing will ever
aye,
annoy you
changed
again?
man. No.
Because of your week away?
Aye.
It is a great thing to get, isn't it?
Aye.
To go away and realise how lucky you are.
Honestly. Aye, and everything, aye. I'm not even, I could go into it all, but well, I'd start greeting. I was.
Oh, don't greet.
No, that was the other thing I've learned. So you're there, and it's the usual thing, don't greet in front of people and all that. I mean, I was struggling not to greet some mornings, you know, when they were opening up about certain things. So I did have to take myself away a wee bit for the group straight after it and just go away outside. Wish I'd smoked.
Crying a beer through it.
Aye, was that? I could have done so, wee things like that. So no, I'm not going to. But we'll have a laugh about things, of course. A lassie just come through the red lights there and nearly scalped into me. Well done, but I just let it go.
Good.
That's how you mean.
Let us scale
I've
right into you.
also Grandlands, wee motor, down just past Rutherglen. SP19, even though the registration was like that. But I let it go.
On you go ahead,
Now,
fine.
before I'd have been fucking getting off my head. When you let in the motor, road rage and all that, it's gone.
Good.
Tell you what annoys me. Coming home at night and they're closing the motorways.
The motorways are a fucking sham just now.
How bad is that?
It's a
nowadays?
shambles, mate. It's going to be another 2 years as well.
It's
I think
unreal.
you're doing a gig late at night and coming back from somewhere, aye.
And then you go to try and go on the motorway and there's a police escort with all these big machinery thing and they're in front of you and you've got to sit behind them at 20 mile an hour. That really drives
It's
me insane,
infuriating, mate.
especially when you want home.
Was that after the snooker?
No,
After-
snooker was yesterday.
was
The
it?
pool
Was it
yesterday.
pool?
You in it?
These two
Faddy,
guys
mate?
are still lying there.
Faddy's fucking chucked it, innit?
Where is Habit?
He's away over for the Scotland game.
Is he done?
I'm not sure.
That's fucking devastating if he is, mate.
If you said to pick Roscoe or Faddy, who you wanting back?
Faddy.
Listen,
Roscoe's
I
brilliant,
wouldn't do that. I like the Wolfman and all.
Who's that?
Roscoe.
Aye, looks like a wolf, doesn't he?
Brilliant, by the way.
The Wolf
The
man.
Wolfman. I like Wolf.
Tell him what he done Thursday at the
What
radio.
was his Daisy Mad? Aye.
Oh, mate. Oh. He's one of these, he just gets up and walks to the toilet, right, by the cameras and all that, but he sees it then, but he go to the toilet, So he goes away into the toilet. I shouldn't really be telling this about him. So he
But you're going
he
fuck
comes,
him.
yeah, but he comes back out, we're all sitting in the studio waiting, and we're all sitting, and he opens the door, and he goes to walk in, right, and he stops, and he just turns around.
No, it's...
Honestly, it nearly blew the full studio. Why you heard the noise of this guy?
You said Hugh Keevins was like that.
Sprinted towards it.
He's
That's a man
unbelievable.
happy in life, innit? Just
Roscoe just
Aye,
farting when he
Roscoe.
was he is an animal, isn't he?
You two are tight though, you and Roscoe, aren't you now? It's like a double act when the two...
Roscoe?
See,
Mate,
last
did you ever watch
Thursday?
that film, the programme Men Behaving Badly?
Mm-hmm.
About him and Ross McCormick in a
I
flat.
like Roscoe. Roscoe,
Aye.
I
These are
love him.
something
I
else,
love
aye.
him.
I love Faddy.
Do you know,
I love Faddy as well. Well,
I'd never met Roscoe until last year. I'd never ever bumped
same
into
He's
here.
a great guy.
When we done the darts thing with Big Kev, went for a few beers after it. Well, and it was a good lad.
Aye, he's a good lad.
Doesn't give a fuck, doesn't it?
Do you want a few of the fans ones?
Yeah, of course.
This is for K-Sock Sportswear. Couple of pet peeves for you side just since you boys are speaking about what annoys you in the gym the other day. Guys in the gym that always get pure bollock naked before starting to unpack their bag. Guy just whipped his breeks down to his ankles, bent over full tilt, arse right in my face.
Love it.
Just to take a cotton bud from his bag.
I love that.
I quite like it as well. And then this one's good, I think. I had this all summer as well, mate, with the missus. 40-degree heat and she wants to wait for the aircon to come on instead of opening the fucking windows in the motor.
Oh, I do that.
What, do you put the aircon on?
Aye.
That's sick.
I know, I
Fucking
don't-
roasting
I
for
would-
about 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Don't have to get a decent motor.
Well, not everyone does it, I'm Wendy's down, what are you?
Wendy's doing it.
Wendy's doing that.
Wendy's
You don't even drive it.
He's well,
What
the
are
big
you
news.
talking
Big news.
Wendy's doing-
No.
What, in your scooter?
In the back of the bar, I always when they do see that you're spotting with the air con, they're fucking about with it. But my provisional came in yesterday. That's my 4th provisional came in.
So you're looking for a drive. You've got him and his driving instructor were seen up at Celtic Park taking the sack of the board.
No. We and the
Him and his dad were taking the sack of the board things done.
what?
These were spotted.
No.
Who put them up?
We're not involved with that. I mean,
He said to me,
There you go, you give it away.
he says to me he was at a driving lesson. He's seen Brendan Rodgers and Tom Boyd putting up posters at Celtic Park.
He gave it away, didn't he? Oh, brilliant, man. I tell you, fucking, this has been the most fieriest week I've ever seen in the history of transfers in this country. In this country, aye. I've never seen it. By the way, I will go into it, but
Last one for Jay McCalden.
Right.
Pet peeve. When you ask someone how long something's going to be and they reply soon. How long is that? Is it a week? Fucking 6 months? Get what he's saying there?
Aye, that's all right.
That's a bit of that, but let it go. Don't get angry.
That's it. I think that's
this is
good.
correct with him, isn't it?
Chill,
But the reason you're on the show is because you're quite angry.
I'm not,
I know.
Aye, well, maybe I'll come back.
Oh, fuck off.
If Rangers get beaten Saturday, that'll be
be
forgotten about,
I wouldn't be surprised, so don't get angry.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Were
They're
you
not,
angry?
playing at the weekend, so I'm quite happy.
Very zen.
Were you angry on Sunday watching the game over there?
Nah, because it was that poor, wasn't it? You know, and nothing was really happening, so you never really got kind of excited about it. I don't know, and I think you've probably covered it anyway. It was a nothing game, man.
Oh.
I can't believe it. It's an all. You want excitement, sending out bootings, drama, everything, and nothing. The only time I got off my seat was the Suter goal, which let me know it was offside, but it's not even worth talking about, is
His
it?
hit size of his head that was offside, innit? Fucking some nut.
Who, sir?
Suitor,
Who do you think would won square go? Him and Roger Hannah gone at each other.
I think the
Oh,
world
big
would end.
hammer,
I
he'd-
think the world would end. Mate.
Like finally,
Oh,
big
it would,
fish in
wouldn't
the
it?
water. Big.
He would think they're an invasion.
We are going to come to the football bit before we do. SPK will be offering a 50% bet builder boost for Scotland's match against Denmark, lads, on Friday. Just make sure you head over to the promotions page in the SPK app and opt in.
Me dad's on there. Caught the back of my throat there.
What was?
We, the boys here, will be doing a bet builder the day at the end, so keep your eyes peeled for it.
T&Cs apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly. Anything else you want to start asking before we get started?
No, I think my overriding emotions are just all over the place with this transfer
For your
window.
team?
I cannot, but honestly, lads, I cannot believe.
There can I.
Can you?
No, I thought, I was always thinking Celtic were just in the background, probably what I said, watching Rangers do their business. I thought they would come in and have 3 or 4 at least. And so to see what's happened in full. You've got another one anyway.
Iheanacho's came in,
He's come in, but
Right, but here's a question for you, right? I totally agree with you. But the big question you ask everybody is, Celtic's transfer window has been shocking, right?
Yeah.
Agree with that?
Aye.
Right. Who do you fancy to win the league?
Well, I hope he's going to say what he said
I'll
yesterday.
tell you,
live.
as soon as that transfer window shut, I heads towards Rangers.
Why? Why?
Where's the
Again,
evidence
again.
in that?
Can I win a game of football?
But you're
No,
going, obviously,
no,
Celtic does.
it's
Aye,
more
every
from-
day.
Celtic
Aye,
are
but-
favourites.
Aye, of course they're still favourites, but there's...
Oh, look,
The one that I know, of course they're still
think-
favourites, that's what I'm saying.
I think they've
But
opened their legs a little bit here,
I
but
own the evidence of that game against Rangers. That was... I expected that to be... There you go. We're there. That's how I was quite happy to be away. I thought it was going to be really comfortable for Celtic. I thought it was going to be a...
But they were shite in the games last year as well, Derek, weren't they?
Aye,
no,
but
but it's
I
fine.
thought they would react to it, so that's a real worry.
They've
See
made
the-
themselves so much weaker, mate.
Right.
So much weaker.
But hold on, this is what I'm saying to you, right? You come out with Rangers, right? See if Rangers had started the league campaign winning games and then 13 players and you're going, oh, they're looking really good. I would take that on board. I think Celtic have gave everybody an opportunity to at least challenge them now, right?
Yeah.
If you're never going to if you're going to challenge Celtic, it has to be now because they haven't left themselves weaker. If they got a couple of more injuries, you talk about Ralston being out as well now, and they've not replaced Johnston because he's out for 12 weeks. But you still can't sit here and go Rangers and make a case for them because they've
It
been
looks a
dog
good
shit.
opportunity now, doesn't it? If Rangers to go get there, or can get their act together, and one or two others. What you can see now is other teams taking points after them.
And it's
fancy
toxic
it a
at
wee
Celtic.
bit.
Might
Innit?
be,
They
yeah.
might fancy it a wee bit more. Don't know, but I get it. Celtic are still favourites, but
They've not lost a goal.
Can I ask you,
but you would
who's
fancy
better?
your chances against them.
Who's better, Iheanacho or either?
Oh, I would. Well, we don't know because he's coming.
Based on what you've seen of Iheanacho, Iheanacho's better.
Iheanacho needs. He'll need to get the jag.
Nygren or Engels?
Oh,
Nygren, so he's better. Tierney or Taylor?
What,
they're-
right now?
Right now?
No, before you signed them.
No, wait, what you mean?
So
by
they're
that?
better in 3 positions than they were last year.
Mate, they've just ripped Iheanacho's contract up. Severe. They're just happy for him to go. He was hopeless at Middlesbrough. He's come in now they've ripped his contract to go on a free transfer.
I know, but if he can get him going, he's a good player, isn't he?
Well, he's good a few
Yeah,
years
Madam,
ago,
either.
aye.
So your argument right now is that Celtic are stronger
In 3 positions that are.
in 3 positions. Well, I disagree with you, and I'm his biggest fan. I love Kieran Tierney, right?
Aye.
But Kieran Tierney's off it just now. Greg Taylor was brilliant for Celtic, and that invested.
I agree
Do you think they're
100%.
stronger from a striker's point of view?
Adam
No,
Eder-
I'm just saying
Iheanacho
Iheanacho's better than either.
right. Adam Eder scored 20 goals for Celtic last year.
I know, but I think Iheanacho could, if he gets going in Scotland, score 20 goals.
Get going. That's the thing. You need to wind him up. Right. He's not.
When's he going to be ready?
He's not looking. He's not looking.
It's the
in good
winger
shape.
situation, innit? And then the right back as well for me. What more did you want to see coming in?
But, I mean, how they've that window's closed without them getting a striker in. I mean, I know they've brought Iheanacho in, but as I said, his contract's been terminated to be a club. That just shows you how what he's been doing. How they've not got a striker in is beyond me. Like the guy Dolberg, why have they waited to the last day in the window to sign him? That I can't make any sense in this whatsoever.
But their number one target was a winger for Go Eagles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they bid 3 million for him when Go Eagles wanted 5 million. Why not just spend the 5 million in and then you end up getting 2 guys for 4 and 5 million that are your second and third choice?
But you're asking the same question that every Celtic fan's asking.
Do you think somebody needs to come out and explain why this is happening?
100%. You listen. I listened to Thewell yesterday coming out, right, But I think if you're going to come out and explain it the right way. I thought he was talking about Russell Martin, one of the best coach.
I know.
Jeez.
I know.
You know what I mean? That
worrying.
drives me insane, talking like that to supporters. Supporters are like that. Stupid.
Yeah, quite stupid.
No, I thought that was terrible. What he was coming out with. Even though he was speaking about Raskin as well.
But there's a big problem.
Let's stick with Celtic just now, just on the transfer window. Again, who is to blame? Is it a combination?
There's been a breakdown in there's no doubt about it. Brendan Rodgers has come out, done his stuff, and he changed his tune going along all the time. He'd come out, he would put it out there. Brendan Rodgers, a very experienced, very clever manager, knows how to handle the press. He put it out there in such a way that everybody knew what he was talking about. He's disappointed. And right now, I see his point, I would agree with him. But then there's the argument that other people are saying about the board about, look at the amount of players that have come in there. That there's ones that have just come in, no even in Europa League squad. And you're thinking, God.
Some like Pussy's came in on loan and he's not even in the Europe. Like, what is the point in that? Shins none.
No registered. And Amira's not registered.
Exactly. You sit there and you're going, what are these players getting brought in for?
And that's the thing as well with the recruitment. It seems like some of the players are the club's players, and then Iheanacho signs, who's obviously RODGERS signing because he's worked with him before. There's no consistency in what they're doing, is there?
That's why I'm saying there must be a breakdown between recruitment and the manager somewhere, right? And I know Brendan Rodgers come out
cutting each other's throats, isn't they?
Say, managers will always do at that level, won't they? They'll want the best they possibly can, and they'll know, sir, go and spend the money, go and get me the big players. I want to keep going. Where the board have worked under this structure for years now, and they're very successful. They bring so much money in, it's brilliant. But I do agree with every Celtic fan, I am bewildered at their transfer.
Do you think Brendan Rodgers, do you think he could walk now?
I think they're giving him every opportunity to do that.
The reason I asked that is that he did come out, I think he came out on Friday and after the game and said he won't be leaving unless there's a striker in.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So that undermines the manager right away, right? So the manager's sitting there going, right, he does no leaving until a striker comes in. He's sold. He's away. He's taking. By the way, if you want him out the door, you've got to take the money. But have a look at the situation with Yang. He was at Birmingham. They were getting 3 million for him.
I know.
3 million quid, right? And because they've no fulfilled that positions, they brought him back. So people go, oh, well, Adam Ida's head must have been all over the place. How's Yang feeling? Because Yang wanted to go to Birmingham, he wanted to go to Celtic, and he wanted to go there. Ida wants to go to Swansea, but you bring one back and you leave the other one.
Even the selling side's been a mess, isn't it?
Bizarre, mate. And I thought 3 million for Yang would have been.
Oh, you take that in a minute. The big one was the striker going to Ajax, wasn't it?
Aye.
That was what caused all the. And then somebody else, and I know they moved them through, but somebody else picked Charlton over Celtic as well.
That's right.
Oh, custard
Why
pies
do you
are
think that
offline
is?
a bit.
Right, there you go, innit, Fergie?
Isn't it?
We've been brought up with, and everybody believes the same.
That
Celtic and Rangers are massive, and yet players are choosing.
But there's other factors and all. Maybe families and all that. They don't want to travel, don't want to be up in Glasgow.
I think.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's the fucking.
Young people are different these days, aren't they?
Aye. And they're like, listen, that's what we forget about. We just see the players. We just say, why would you not want to come to a Rangers or a Celtic? Because we put them up there. Kind of course the way we were brought up, quite rightly so, but other players don't.
That's a great point, because see, when you think about back in your day, well, we were lucky. We started at Rangers, right, as young kids. But back in your day, if you played with a team like Motherwell, Hibs, Hearts, or whatever, and Rangers and Celtic come in, you're gone.
There.
You're gone.
Aye, you're
right? Have a look at guys like Lennon Miller and all that now.
Right.
That's a great example.
They could, they're more looking at going abroad, and you know, the game's changed.
Aye, big time. Everything's changed.
But is there also a case with transfers? So say you go and meet the manager and go, well, you're going to be here next year. Is he going to be able to give them the reassurances that he's going to be there when they're going to be there?
I don't think you get
no
keys about that.
You don't think?
No, not a chance.
You don't think players care about the manager at the signing for the style he's going to play?
Not a chance, because a manager, well, obviously when they get into the style of play, but that manager could be away in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. All a player is interested now, and rightly so in my book is, right, Will they play the style of football? Will I score goals, centre forward? Will I score goals here? And by the way, how much is on that? That's it. Entry, exit. It's like every walk of life, innit? Even when you're out socially.
It's their God.
Entry, exit.
It's their God, isn't
See, even the wingers, I think it was Roscoe that was saying the one that played against Rangers only scored one in 8 is his goal record, and I think the other boy that signed has only scored something like
3 goals or something a few years, whatever it is. But the two don't play for the left hand side, come in, cutting on the right. So they've not even replaced it. They've not signed a winger that can play at right wing.
Funny, isn't it?
they've not even signed players to fit the system.
Fucking
The
ridiculous.
quality that's coming in, it's no quality, is it?
No.
It doesn't look like that. That's it. Same with Rangers, it's...
The Dolberg one, though, his agents has come out and said that they were looking to leave throughout the summer, but I think Celtic were messing about with the transfer. So why they've waited to the last days already said, and all it takes is an Ajax to come in or a team like that. They're Champions League, so then you're never going to compete with that.
Why wasn't he done?
We knew we needed a striker. I keep saying we.
Oh, we.
Fucking hell. He's getting angry.
Oh, hey, you have a chat with him after the show.
Celtic knew, so close again. Celtic knew they needed a striker, mate, in January when Kyogo left. Rodgers came out and said that 3 days after it, we need to replace him.
But do you not think that why wasn't it done right? I agree with you, but surely there must have been negotiations and things taking part. There must be a reason why it wasn't done. Right, because...
What could the reason be for that? It's so baffling.
I think they've not been communicating.
Because of the
They couldn't
relationship
talk to each
behind the
other.
scene that you've touched on quite a lot. There's something failing behind the scenes, isn't there, between certain characters, and that's why they're cutting each other's throat. That's what it kind of looks like.
It's going to become toxic now, though.
But what, is it not already?
Aye, but I'm meaning as in going forward with the Europa League games,
See that?
fans going to buy
That
tickets
will.
for the...
Do you think that can affect the players as we go forward?
I think it can, aye.
And I
The
think
full
that's
mood
where
of
the
the club will
opportunity
change.
for the other teams, that's what I'm trying to say. The Hibs, the Hearts, don't know so much about Aberdeen if they get their act together. But it gives them a wee bit, gives everybody a wee bit of hope. Might have a title race for a change.
I agree with that.
And that might be the good thing that will come out of it.
I agree with that, but still, right now, evidence-wise, Rangers and Rangers fans hate their manager, want him out because they don't think he's good enough.
Like, Daz, I know every Rangers fan. I don't know anybody that's wanting to fight his case.
Exactly.
I've never known that.
Aye.
In all the days, never known that at all. So.
You look at Derek at Hearts, right? Big investments. Apparently, this boy, the Brazilian boy, brought in is brilliant. But they're 3-0 down at home to Motherwell. They're scrambling. Fair down. Livingston miss a golden chance and probably should have got a draw against them. So there's you make a case for Hearts. No, they know. Then you've got Hibs, and everybody's going, "Oh, Hibs are a good side. They're well organised, or whatever." Would you fancy Hibs overtaking? Not in a million years.
Well, what's a worse relationship? The way the manager and the board, like, is it Celtic, or it looks like the players were asking and the manager? What's it? Is it Rangers have got that problem with the players and the manager? The manager and the board's worse?
I think the board, I think for a club to go forward, and I think it's shown here now that I think we'd all probably second guess, and that's what we're doing, second guess. The board and the manager are apart, right? The recruitment department and the manager must see things completely different. Whereas if you're dealing with one player, RASKIN, there's...
Fucking manage him.
You can go and either manage him or you get him out your road and you don't bother with him. That's the two ways you're going about it. You either sit him down and say, right, are we going to go forward together, or are you just going to
was
go
he
there?
not at the game? I'm hearing he wasn't at the game. When he was asked, he wasn't in this. He wasn't at the game. So, as a player, right, sometimes you're left out of the squad, but you'll be there for the other players. Because it's your mates, it's your pals, you're with them every day. You want to support them, and he's told to stay away.
But he was told to stay away, he never turned up.
I've heard he was told to stay away.
Do you think you thought he was maybe leaving at that point?
Was that? Yeah, could be, but he's our best player, I don't know. But the way they're managing him, the way everything, it's like a fucking circus. So it is. And that doesn't sound like me, a strong manager. Not just a manager, coaching staff as well. What are they up to? Well, you know, they know what they've got. They know he voices his opinion. That's all right. That's up to a point, innit? Then there's a boundary and there's a fine line, and then you say, right, young man, I'm listening, I'm taking on board, but fucking wrap it. This is what I'm doing, and we go. No, but That's what you'll do with you. Of
100%.
course you will.
Yeah.
But listen to people, listen to the players, because sometimes they might be right. Most of the time they're not right. But then there comes a point and say, right, that's it, enough's enough. And you make that aware of the rest of the team. But how do managing them well?
But how do we know that Russell Martin isn't doing that, Fergie, and he's overstepping that? As you say, the boundaries. Which
You're that
quite
doesn't
right.
respect them, man.
Right. Well, if I'm the manager of Rangers and I'm sitting with a guy that I keep saying to him, listen, don't overstep the mark, and you're not respecting me, I'm sorry, I'm not even wasting 2 minutes of my time with you. Exactly.
Because you don't want a bad apple in that dressing room affecting the rest of them. So I don't know the dynamics, but that's what it looks as if they're not managing them right. It's like because surely he's done his homework before he's come in. He spoke to the previous manager, Barry, spoke to McCann, Billy, and you get a wee gist of them. Because
Did Russell Martin speak to him, do you know?
I think they did. I think they had a wee chat, and I think Martin had the bomber up, wee Durante as well. So they would have gave
In
him.
his house?
No, they were up at the training ground. So they've had a wee chat, and you do your homework, and then you know the characters who you're going to deal with, and you deal with them. Everybody's different, so that's so they're not dealing with them very well at the minute.
Would you put Raskin back in the team, Dale?
Every day of the week, because he's the best midfielder we've got. So he is.
But see if you get your best performance of the season, I know they weren't great, but still they're better one.
Against Celtic.
I know, but why would you put him back in if he's causing trouble and they've done all right on Saturday?
But this
is not a good chance to make a statement that you can't act like that here.
But this is what I want to know. What is trouble? Is trouble saying, oh, hold on, Gaffer, by the way, I'm not comfortable with wanting to hit the box all the time. I want to be better kind of sitting player. Yeah, just anything, if you're just querying, is that causing trouble? See,
do you think, in your experience, do you honestly sit there and think that is the case, in the sense of, you're right, see if you say that to a manager or a coach or whatever, they're just going to accept, they're going to have a talk with you, have a conversation with you, go through it with you. That's fine, you're right, that's an opinion. Gaffer, I feel my strength's there or whatever. That's certainly not the way it's happening, is it?
No.
Let's be honest.
No, he's not saying that.
No, of course. There's more to it in that dressing room. There's a problem in that dressing room that the manager thinks that he's causing. We agree, Raskin, to me, I think he's a very, very good player. Look, you're not getting into that Belgium squad if you're not a good player, right? He's a Belgium internationalist. He's a very good player. Rangers would be better having him in the team, in the squad, having him about. But you said it there. There's a line, and no matter who you are, you look at the best managers in the world. Alex Ferguson, for instance,
Big decisions,
dealt with big players and bombed them out.
If I was him, I'd bomb him out.
well, he's had the opportunity and he's not been able
But
to
you
get
don't
him
know
out.
what's happening. It's okay to say I would bomb.
Well, if he's missing a Celtic and Rangers, something must have happened. He's not even in the squad.
If it's that bad and he is causing problems within that area, that dressing room, you've got to remove him. You've got to because as a manager, and you'll know as a coach now, that see if somebody is getting it to you and you're being annoyed with him, your whole concentration's gone. See him, what's he doing now? What's he up to? What's he saying? Right? You've got to remove him. You've got to get him out the road.
And it doesn't look in that dressing room we've got the right characters to get
pull Raskin out of it.
to get in about.
And you'd get somebody to back his dad as well, wouldn't you?
Oh, what?
What's his dad
mate.
done?
His dad's coming out and saying
Twitter.
stuff about Twitter and all.
Is he? No,
Slaughtering Russell Martin, wasn't he?
How you slaughtering Russell Martin, wasn't
Oh,
you?
was he?
Ah, he slaughtered.
Your dad done the same
There
with
you
Celtic
go.
manager, didn't he?
That doesn't help.
Did he?
Well, not name the manager, but tell the story.
No, my dad went up to
That's a manager.
a manager.
Initials.
Celtic, no, fuck, he's going to give me a Celtic manager, and said, while he was having a drink with his pals, which is horrendous. So me and my ma sat my dad down and went, don't ever fucking do that again. But he went up to him and went, you've let my fucking boy down.
Did he? And what did he say? I don't know who your boy is.
Do you know,
I don't know who your boy
well,
is.
see that?
Did he slap him with his suit?
I think the manager would be like that. I've not got a fucking clue who your boy is. what you said there. And my dad came down, swaggering down to the living room, came down to the house and said to me, my ma, just sorted him out.
Who? Sorted
And me and
who?
my ma, I think, Dad, what have you done again?
See,
First
that's
of all, we
what-
Peter
A Celtic manager in a pub in the West End to take. He's a have a fucking game.
What colour hair has he got?
So, but listen, there's no place for that.
His dad's-
I'll stand up to it. I'll deal with Lennon. No, I'll deal with it, and I'll speak to him if I want to play or whatever I do. But I didn't want to fucking play, so I was happy to play.
Imagine robbing a bank with him. I'm not telling you who robbed it with me, but Dad was.
You fucking half beat Roosters. Beat half. Because you've started this wee segment almost as if you're happy with Celtic's transfer.
No. But I do think that a Tierney on paper is a great signing.
Of course.
Nygren's a great signing. You don't know much about the two wingers, but everyone wanted wingers and they've got two now. The striker's a massive one. It's the quality,
got a bit to prove as well, yeah. I know, no prove, but it just...
But I mean, it's a no, but for Celtic to get Kieran Tierney at the start of the window was a great business now.
The issue with coming off all the time. Is it, are they protecting him? Is he carrying something? They just want to get him through a period before he can play.
We were speaking about that the other day, because when is the time where you go, I thought at Ibrox is the time he's playing 90 minutes. You're not taking Tierney off.
And again he comes off.
And that's 7 or 8 games now. When do you go... Right, this is...
Or who's that? Is that again? Do you go back into sports science? Is it? Are they dictating things as well? Because sometimes in times of need, and you're talking about an old firm game, you need to find that. But where the character comes out, you dig deep, you get yourself through it. But he keeps coming off, isn't he?
It's not the fact he just keeps... I'm a Tierney. I love Tierney.
He's a
player.
top and there's no doubt about it.
I agree with you. Seeing the sign him, I thought, what a
great signing.
But he looks so far off it now. You see, look, when did Kieran Tierney ever get beat?
Done like that?
Never. He would never.
But is that one example in 10 games and everyone's kind of just jumping on it?
No.
At the start, everyone was saying he's been fucking brilliant. Just the nature of it up here. Somebody went by him once.
I think it's more because he's coming off it.
I think it's more the system that's fucked just now.
Do you think Kieran Tierney's come in and looked brilliant in the last few games?
I've not seen enough in 90-minute games, but...
Listen, maybe it's just we set such a high bar for the boy. Right, as I say, I'm not writing him off. But you're right, we're now into, September, and you're still seeing 60, 70 minutes, that substitution's happening.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, I thought he was going to play 90 minutes. But then when I seen as the game went on, I was thinking to myself, I would be taking him off.
But then, my thing is, why not keep Greg Taylor as well?
I know. See, again, there's another thing. Everyone's saying this, but was Greg Taylor, was he brilliant?
Oh, he was a 7 out of 10 every week, Isn't he? And you get guys like that in your team, you can rely on, you know what you're going to get.
But mate, Celtic fans used to slaughter
Tierney. I know what you're saying.
Greg Taylor used to get slaughtered.
Tierney.
Now everyone's got Taylor was better than Tierney.
But you're saying
Greg Taylor's not better than Kieran Tierney.
No, we know that. No. What we're saying is you've signed Tierney, but if you know that the plan is with Tierney that you're only going to maybe get 60 minutes or whatever, then you can't be letting your regular left back go.
But maybe Taylor wants to go. Maybe Taylor.
If he wants to go, he wants to go. Don't try to about that.
If
he wants to go. But that's the problem. How long did this contract go on with Taylor?
So is it his last kind of big move that he can earn?
Probably
so Celtic weren't taking care of him. Look how well he played. The manager raved about him as well.
Constantly.
So why not reward him? Because he's a wee Scottish guy.
I think Tierney's a wee Scottish guy as well.
But
Brendan picking on the wee Scottish guy.
Scottish guy, don't I? No, I wouldn't say it was Brendan.
So see if they got a better centre forward, then would you have been happy with the window, or still no?
Who did you want?
Well, I don't know if it replaced Kuhn either.
Two wingers now, and Jota's obviously been brought back as well.
They two play for the left.
So does Jota.
Slaney.
So does Maida. If he's not going to the left,
did you have anybody on your radar that you were thinking about? Out there.
But then, they've signed something like 8 players, haven't they, when you take the 2 Japanese boys into consideration as well? But the numbers are pussy as well, do you know what I mean? But it's just the quality of the players.
We can't even count them now signings because they're not even in the Europa League squad. So the quality's dipped massively and have not replaced players.
Who do you think their best signing is? The window?
It's looking like Nygren just now, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. And do you think he looks top player?
I think he's better than Engels. I think he's an upgrade on what was there last year.
I think it's still early, isn't it?
I know, it's far too early to judge, but I'm not been that overly impressed with him. I mean, again, I'm not seeing all the games, I'm just seeing highlights and that, wee clips and all that, so maybe it's no fair for me to judge. But
again, like when Ange was there, when every player was bought to fit the system, that comes through the manager, doesn't it?
But here's a big, do you not think this transfer window's affected other players that's been there? Look at Maeda. Shadow himself, Shadow, and everybody would agree in that. Cal McGregor. Shadow himself as well. Hatate. Floats in and out of games. So you just wonder if the window has affected all the other players as well.
Yeah.
Because you know what like it is when you were a player and you guys have played the game. You sit there in the summer and you're thinking, right, who are we going to sign? Who's coming in?
Who's going to make us better?
Who's going
I
to
need to
make
up
us
my
better?
game.
By the way,
need to up
see
my
what's a
game big
centre
time.
forward. I've got a problem here. And it seems that, because to me, and the argument's quite simple, you'll hear the shouts, oh, we'll start the season, we're unbeaten with no loss to go, right? Get that on board. But they're a shadow of the team they were, right? There's no doubt. And I think what you said right there, you would look at Celtic now, especially at your own patch, and think, we could probably go and get something here. Which was probably a hope when Celtic came with their Kuhns and their Jotas and Kyogos and that. You'd be going, we need something to go disaster.
It's that wee aura that they have
Kuhn-
about
Kuhn-
them. It's slowly kind of been chipped away.
But Kuhn wasn't that player when he first signed. So when Kuhn came in, everyone was like, we're going to be terrified of Kuhn. Signed for £3.5 million. So
I know, but Kuhn
these
come
two
in-
could be of a similar ilk now.
But again, I'll go back to the...
It's the system. So who takes the blame for that? Is that the
They've not
board?
signed
Is that the
anybody
guy, the
to the-
recruitment? Is that the manager?
Well, who's the boy Rodgers brought in?
Tisdale.
Is he going to get fucking involved with waiting?
Good man, I like that. It's a bit of passion.
I don't know. This is a problem. Somebody needs to come out, because we're all guessing.
Surely the board are not picking to sign three. And again, I'm not sticking up with the board here. I agree. More money should have been spent. Rangers shouldn't have spent more money than Celtic in the window. But surely the board are not saying we're signing 2 left wingers. They're not taking discussions in that. Who's responsible for that? Who's responsible for not bringing a centre forward and who's not bringing a right winger?
I think the stage they got to, they were no panic buys. They would have been on Celtic's radar, but I think it got to a stage where we need to get players in now. So it was that last
Just
game.
bodies.
Get bodies in, and they've seen the 2 wingers part. But it looks from them playing in the last few seasons that they play for the left and come in. No, listen, wingers can play both sides, but it looks natural if they play for the left.
I think all of them have got to take the blame, haven't they? It's a collective thing, nah?
See, you're a club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a system.
It is madness that a club like Celtic are acting like this, isn't it?
Crazy, isn't it?
When everything was so secure and, just they were so far in front and now they were getting reeled in. There you go. I'm not fisherman.
That was good though.
How would you do it?
It looked quite
like
convincing.
I don't
Timing
think,
was brilliant.
do you know, just cast it
I don't
first
know.
and end there?
I don't know that.
Or that way, if you caught one.
I don't know if fans will sign buy the tickets now for Europa League either.
Fans are spending so much money now.
You
want to see someone back.
Don't buy the
Spot on.
merchandise nor that food. I've been told that. Fans are mental, aren't they, man?
You know, it takes a few bad results, whatever, could turn sour.
Walkouts for Rangers supporters as well and all that. It's been discussed.
Just on Rangers transfer activity, Yusuf Chermiti for £8 million. Good signing or baffling?
How do you know?
We don't know. I know. That's the thing.
Yeah, do you know?
But the Celtic and Rangers just need to take gambles on players like that.
What it does is puts pressure on the boy, innit? Because you see 8 million plus add-ons coming at around 10 million. You expect, so, and we don't know too much about the boy. So, one, he's got to deal with a lot of pressure. Very surprised at that amount of money they've spent on him, because when you look at what came from Sporting Lisbon, Everton, what's he really done?
Hardly played.
That's what I'm saying, what's he really done? So,
See what I can't, right, maybe it's
what
just
justifies that?
me. And I know
So
that
I don't know.
100 people, thousands of people will disagree with us, right? See if you look at the situation with Celtic now, and he's a big Celtic fan, he's not happy. Celtic supporters are not happy, right? You look at their team. For me, there are 2 things that win you the league, right? Solid defence, goal scorers. See guys that can go and bang you goals, right? You look at most teams that have got the top goal scorer like Maeda last year. You go and win, you can go and score goals and win the league. See Dessers, I don't care what people say about the situation with the money coming in for him, what they get, a couple of million or whatever it might be, I don't know. I know he's at the end of his career in the sense of 29 or 30, whatever it is. 2 seasons in a row, he's bagged you over 50 goals, mate. Right? Over 50 goals. So you're investing in an £8 million player that has hardly played and hardly scored a goal. So for me, I would have, and I know that they couldn't get rid of Danilo, right? Because he would have been everybody's fans' favourite to go, listen, he's not really done it, let's get Danilo out the door, but nobody's got to buy him.
Kind of fling him out the window, fuck's sake. It's
Yeah,
not like that bad.
Well, depends what window.
How high up the top?
First landing's
See,
alright,
can
innit?
I ask you, see about Dessers, and you're right, listen, his goals, you can't take that away, his stats. Why was he such a car crash at the start when he came in? He was.
Was he?
He fucking didn't even look as if he knew how to play football, getting caught offside, making daft runs. But then he started to get it together. Why was that? It was, and I get all this, well, it takes a bit of time to adjust and all that, but some of the things he was doing was bamboozling. It was like kind of, when I was like, do you even play football? And that's why I can't get it out of the back of my head. And you look at him, then you listen to the previous managers that worked with him, and they rave about him. Even Alec Ray, I've spoke to him about it, but then he's a goal scorer. I know you like him, but I know I would have kept him on now, but I'm going, this is why I'm asking you, why was he so bad at the start?
Yeah.
What would the reason be?
Don't get me wrong, I think Miovski will be a good sign.
Different. Hey, by the way, fucking
He's a
definitely. He'll get you goals. Technically, really good in the box. He'll get you a goal. Look what he did at Aberdeen. Sometimes everything. He's everything you want. He's 2 seasons late, but he's there anyway.
There's a question for you. Why Celtic not going to get
100%.
Madness.
3 million, was it 3 million?
That's what I was saying to you about. Did you have somebody on your radar? Somebody you may be thinking about? You know.
Well, he's been in touch with Paul Tisdale. That's why he's going against him.
Have fun, but the one the one with Miovski, it's a no-brainer, mate, innit?
Good sign.
Do you think is Miovski a better player than Iheanacho?
Oh, all day long. Right now,
he knows the game. Anyway, he's been here, he's done it, and he's coming back, and he's already stated he's come back to a bigger club.
I really liked him.
A bigger history.
I think he's a good player.
Leicester.
But
I
don't know about now.
He's hardly played football.
Ages it. He's not fucking 40.
My worry is if
28 and 29.
I just terminate his contract. But do you know why would they not sell him?
I know, but
maybe he didn't like it
teams and didn't do well.
Has he not back Celtic before?
But just say on you go.
He's not back. Big wage and
Slaney, he's not back Celtic before.
Last
so
January,
I tell you, has he lost that desire, that hunger? Is it still there?
Sometimes it's good to get these guys on the back, doing well.
And he's worked with RODGERS before, hasn't he?
Worked with RODGERS before, knows what he's going to get for him now.
But Miovski for me would have been a no-brainer.
Over Iheanacho,
Do you know why?
Aye.
Do you know why? I think that he would suit Celtic's style of pressing. I think Miovski presses and works. And
But then Miovski, you're probably right there, Miovski didn't play for Girona last season. He's not played a lot of football.
And Sevilla are better than Girona now?
No, last year, no. Girona Champions League, Sevilla.
See with that price tag with Shermiti? Got to play, hasn't he?
You think so then? Where's Miovski going?
I know. So is he going to
Who's that? The £1 million?
He's got to play, hasn't he?
Love it if he just went fucking banged it.
You don't put that outlay and no play him. You've got to, does that not force you into playing him?
Are you happy with the window? The Rangers transfer window? Happy with it?
Derek Cornelius as well, known for Marseille.
He seems a good age. He's Marseille, and he's been at. I listened to his interview yesterday. So he speaks well, but a few people come and they speak well, don't they? So
name names.
But the manager. but right, see, because it goes back to, cause I don't know, is that old-fashioned the way you think? Because I was always, you build a team, you build it for the back, you don't concede, you be solid, resolute, and up top if you can find somebody that can bang you a goal or two. But it looks as if he's got another way, he's trying to go for
front to back.
Aye, and it's weird. Finds a weird way.
And yet his biggest problem's at the back, isn't it? Because there's certain goals apart from Sunday, obviously, but there's
the left back area, but he can play left back as well.
Yeah.
A lot of onus on the young 19-year-old, because he will dip. Everybody's talking about an injury. A young boy at 19, there will be a dip there. And how does he handle that? So all these questions to be answered. But
right, who wins the league? Now the transfer window's shut, who wins the league? Celtic still win the league.
No shut to
January.
You can go where we run in January.
I know, but I mean just now.
Look, I keep saying it.
We've got, hopefully we've got a wee race on. We've got, and the reason being because I think Celtic have been pretty poor in the transfer.
Who are you going for?
I still say Celtic are the favourites, but it's really interesting now because Rangers they're not secure. But Rangers are weak goals, so that always affects you confidence-wise. Hearts, Derek McInnes, good manager, decent squad. Hibs, I always like Hibs.
But they'll not win the league.
I know, but what it's got, but they're going to take points off the old firm, and that's what's going to be. That'll be pretty crucial. We've got it's good. Everybody's.
Who's winning the fucking league?
Hibs.
Fuck's sake, we're getting a fucking full review of the team.
Did no answer in there?
I think Livy can get a good run going.
Fucking hell.
I said Celtic are still favourites.
Celtic, right, okay.
Celtic are still favourites, of course they are.
Daz.
I'm still sticking right now with Celtic, but I think they've gave everybody an opportunity.
Everyone stare at him, please, because he said yesterday on the live Rangers. So,
Right.
You
who
can't-
are you making favourites for the league?
And tell us why.
No, I can't.
You've got to tell us why. You can't just
No, but
fucking
already-
scream out.
What was this
Everyone
on? What was he
spoke
on?
about-
On the live, he said he.
Right.
Everything I've spoke about, oh God, I just can't see with Celtic's the attacking areas, how they're going to. I mean, 3 of the last 4 games 0-0, and have no strength in it, they've got weaker.
Middle of the park, still.
They're not strength with 2 wingers.
They don't play at the same time on that left wing, can he?
So who are you taking? Did you go for Rangers?
He better, because he did on the live.
Did you? Did you?
He did.
Derek, come on.
Derek, he changed his hair a day.
Tell us. Right, if you go for Rangers, I'll accept that, but tell us the reason why you're going for Rangers. And don't
What
say
do you
Celtic.
mean? Tell the reason.
Well,
I've
you've-
already spoken about all the reasons in the last half
no,
an
no,
hour.
no, no, no.
So I
What you
even
can't
just
do
repeat
is you
myself.
can't go, oh, because he's Celtic, oh, they've no strengthened and they're weaker and up front.
surely you
no,
can.
no, make a point for Rangers. What have Rangers done that's impressed you so far?
Oh, fucking great hosting that. It really is.
Great.
You fucking put it right on us.
Come on.
Aye.
Right.
It's just the way you.
Do you know what, right? Let me just say a wee bit here. The thing is with the Russell Martin thing is, I've not got full confidence that he's going to get this right. He's going to win games of football. If Rangers had a better start or a better... No, right.
But
No, I would have
You
said
need to change your
Rangers.
style.
If
you said Rangers yesterday.
I know, but Iheanacho came in.
Brought a great centre forward.
I don't...
Oh, you're a tool. Come on. Make
Rangers.
it. Right. Rangers is why.
Wow.
Why
Have they
you don't
changed their
mention
style?
Celtic?
I'm not a fucking-
Don't mention Celtic. Why?
Because I
Have
think their transfer window's been a million times better than...
So who do you think is going to
Like-
be amazing for Rangers in the,
Right.
the players that have came in?
Miovski's a cracker. An absolute...
So Miovski's going to win Rangers the league.
Manage Raskin better.
Raskin comes in, you get him going, you get...
Raskin was playing at the start of the season. Raskin was playing at the start of the season.
No, cracker.
Raskin was playing when they couldn't win a game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to just
Butler's
jump
no
in
trying
here
to play for the back, just going a wee bit longer, just tweaking the style a wee bit. Come on, Rangers, keep going.
I think
Come on, the
Celtic's
Gers.
I think it's going to be toxic all around Celtic.
But it's toxic all around Rangers. They weren't rid of the manager.
Aye, you're spot on.
By the way,
It's a badge.
see everything Neil spoke
Go
about
Hearts.
today, right? We fucking shouldn't. I'm going to watch my local team.
Come and watch East Kilbride.
I'm going to. Aye, I will. But I know you're only 10 minutes up the road.
Come and watch us.
I'll go down Stratty Park. and
They've scored 5 goals. 5 on it.
I've took them for the league anyway.
Who do you think's going to win the
I've
league?
took you.
Celtic.
You said Rangers at the start of the season,
I know, and then
Right,
I've
I'm
seen
going
them
to
play at
come-
the start of the season. Hopeless.
and you think Celtic got stronger?
No, but Celtic will still win games.
How's
Like
the
they
midfield
have
factor?
done so far this season.
There's a lot of midfield.
Do you know? I think Russell Martin.
So Celtic win the first 3 games, right? And their squad from now is stronger than they were when they won the 3 games.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
2 wingers
Change
in
your
it.
mind again.
But he
Another
does.
striker. I mean,
does
he didn't score a goal.
I know, but he gets you what he scored 20 goals last season.
I know, but I'm saying the 3 games they've won. They've already won 3 games and they're now
But they
stronger
struggled
since.
with St Mirren in that first game where they scored right at the end.
They're all struggling games, but they'll still win.
I don't know, mate.
I think Rangers will win the games that they struggle.
But do you think Russell Martin's going to turn it round?
I think they'll get better, but I don't think they'll catch Celtic.
Yeah. See where I think Celtic have let people in? Not because of their starting 11. I think they could put a starting 11 out there, wins games for fun.
Yeah.
Because they've still got talented players and if they kick on. I looked at their bench at the weekend. Bench was very weak, mate. You know, so, and there's Ralston talking about coming out of Scotland squad, injured. They're left short in the right back position, right? Everybody is talking about how long's it got to take to get them up to speed, centre forward, who's got to play in the wide areas. Starting 11, I still think that they're better than anybody. But over a piece of all these games coming up, look at it, because it's got to be Thursday, Sunday, all the time. And it just depends on that strength and depth. And right now, that's where I think Celtic are weaker, because of strength and depth of their squad. Good point. There.
Great fucking point.
And the way, and the reason I'm edging towards Celtic, right, is because of the manager. because of Rodgers.
Really?
Aye.
See, I thought you made a great point.
He's a better manager.
And all the times I've worked with you, I thought your point last week was probably one of the best I've heard.
What about getting rid of him because Celtic were poor?
You made a point that if Rangers had a better manager,
Mm.
they would
Celtic
probably
have a
be
better
able
manager.
to challenge Celtic better.
Aye.
Time will tell.
By the way, aye. I believe that.
They're not going to do that now. They're going to stick with him for the season, aren't they?
Aye.
That's coming out.
Aye,
Like, they've got
they're
Hudson
not
Hibs
changing.
coming up.
And if Rangers had a good manager, and I could see us, and I would maybe, I could see.
Do you think Russell Martin will get back to the end of the season?
I think he will.
Why?
I think.
I just think that
Because-
these
because they
owners
brought
are the
him
type that does it.
Aye. I think they will stick with him.
Even with the way the fans are,
Aye.
the fans
Aye.
The
are.
chairman came in naked in front of the players, didn't he, and says,
Oh, cheering them, weren't they?
What was that?
the chairman went in front of the players, didn't he? Said
Aye,
he's here at
told
the
them.
end of the season,
Mhm.
naked.
So,
Aye.
aye.
Just a briefcase, huh?
Maybe Raskin threatened to cut his hair. Maybe that's what it was.
Think it was,
Aye,
aye.
maybe Raskin says, I'm going to be
Aye,
a
like,
short
Just keeps
backside.
lads and
Then aye, he's right, innit?
He's got Hearts and Hibs coming up. I think they're big games for him. But you know, see the minute the supporter turn on you and the
That's-
constant and the problem is, you know, he needs to start winning some of them out because I think nearly 100% of them are against him. Right, you see
I would
it.
agree with that.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
aye, it's
incredible. Can he win them over? I'll tell you one thing he can't say. He's not been backed, isn't he? 13 players or something he's got brought in. So he needs
was there
to
a worse feel at the club, Celtic or Rangers just now?
Aye, but that's
Full of Glasgow's just fucked, innit?
aye.
Oh, wow.
Worse feel?
They put a lot of trust in him, haven't they? And you know what? And
When there's
how
10
they're,
other
how
teams
they're,
have been
I know
free
how
or
they're
something.
speaking about him. No, he's,
What's the, who do you think's a happier camp, Celtic or Rangers just now?
I think Rangers.
you think so?
I think so.
No, I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not so sure about that.
I think so. I
And
think
I don't know.
Go and argue.
No, I don't know. Like, you're giving me the vibes and all. I'm getting the vibes off of you.
What do you think?
He's
Who do you
carrying the
think?
boat. He was
He's carrying the
honestly
club
up there
this
this
year,
morning taking all the banners down. He was.
Uh,
I saw he was late today.
who do you think?
He's on here saying all that.
Who's the happiest?
I would say...
I don't think they're
They're
two
not
of them are
happy. They're not happy.
but
That's
definitely
for sure.
happy. But I think I would say Rangers, aye.
Aye, well, you've got the Celtic
I don't
manager.
know.
Celtic manager can't be happy,
Aye.
right? And when your top kiddie is in the dugout isn't happy, then there's slight wee problems, isn't there? Russell Martin, he's delighted he's still got a job. He's walking about with a boner, isn't he? So he's quite happy with that. So
Is that, can you confirm that?
Oh, right. Another week at the cash line.
Did the chairman have that in the...
Now the meeting's in the meeting.
Tell you what, and the Dons had some window, didn't
The
they?
who, sorry?
The Dons.
Yeah.
On.
Was that
The Dandy Dons.
Dandy Dons.
Aye.
That was a cracking last day for them, wasn't it? Nisbet, Stuart Armstrong, the boy for Bologna. Do you know
Karlsson.
what's
Aye.
about him, mate?
He's not played a lot. But
Oh, well, he
he's
must be
decent.
shite then.
He's
But
no
he's 14
shite.
international-
He's no shite.
Swedish internationals.
No, I've saw him a couple of times. He's decent, but Bologna have got good wingers anyway. So, but no, 11 million. I tell you what, doing a fair wage up there anyway. They must be paying the dough.
He has
At
been
Aberdeen.
so well backed,
Wow.
didn't he?
Aye,
Jimmy Taylor.
unbelievable.
He needs
Because I was
results.
surprised when he's went there, Karlsson. So, aye.
He needs results. That's a manager that needs
Do you think
results.
Lewis, do you think he'd have spoke to us
About
about going to Aberdeen?
probably, but I'm not going to. Aye, I'm going to David.
Yes.
Aye, he has.
So Lewis sold it to
Aye.
him?
Lewis,
Well, we need the fucking
aye,
headline.
well, Lewis is getting his house. He's moving house, isn't he? So he was getting.
Lewis is moving into Karlsson's house.
It's a nice house. It's a beautiful. Well, I've got
They want to told him to go to Aberdeen.
He's wanting his house.
Mate, you love the Northern
No,
Lights.
he's having a
Get
look at
yourself
it,
out
and it
there.
looks as if I've saw it. The house is fucking tremendous. So, but great for the rain. So that makes sense, wouldn't it?
That's sensational.
Hey, man.
No, but he's a good player. Karlsson's, aye, he didn't play often enough, and that's the frustration for him. So he's needed a move. So I'm sure Lewis would have put a few words in. Of course he would.
But it's mad turning at Peter's mentality because, like, you're saying Stuart Armstrong's amazing signing. He's not played in America. He's not done Sheffield Wednesday, but no played. But he's a great signing. But Iheanacho's no.
I'm fucking just saving it from that sheet, mate. A cracking window for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. But you would think, as in the amount he has been really backed, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been so well backed. I've never seen an Aberdeen manager backed as much. Dale was finishing third every year and he never got backed as much as this man. Ain't saying that.
You're right. Aye.
So what, they obviously must see someone in Jimmy Taylor in it.
Aye, I don't know what it is. When I get
I'm the same,
criticised last
I'm the
season,
same. I need to be honest.
because I took Celtic to win the Scottish Cup comfortably, and then obviously Aberdeen won it and everything's all rosy, but it's not been if you look at it previous to that and then how they've started. I think he's very fortunate, so he is. So I know
They must like him, they must go on with him, they must think going forward he's a man.
But
And do you see that?
Do you
think
see
he
that
is?
in him or not?
Not just now. No, I don't see. I think Aberdeen. I watched them the first game against Hearts at Tynecastle. I thought they were poor.
Bullied.
Celtic. I've not seen anything in them yet, but it's still early. But where everybody forgets is, they can't sack a manager because they've backed him, right? Modern day game's not like that, right? The recruitment, they're called to head coaches now, aren't they? There's very seldom that the manager will go out and pick every signing that comes in. So that's not the case, but he needs to start winning games. I think you're right. I think he's been given 2 or 3 good players there now. He's no excuses. Nisbet scored goal for him before, so he needs to start winning games, or he could be the first one that could struggle.
Yeah. What would you like to see Lewis do first in Karlsson's house?
Oh,
I know.
If he gets it, I don't know
exactly
change of
what it is.
wallpaper.
He's one right. He's one of 3 houses that he's been looking at, and that's
He's doing all right, isn't he?
but that's the one. That's the one I liked. But whether that makes a difference or no,
Have you got a room? What's your room like?
no. Do you want to know? It's got should be tall.
What is it?
Nah.
A lovely wee courtyard. The Wains. I could see the Wains in there running about.
Yeah.
You know.
You sitting with your cider.
Oh,
You'll be travelling there with the Celtic fans, Europa League. Doing that. You will be
So
getting
you
there
will
with
be on the
them.
same flight. Amazing.
what a draw that is, isn't it?
I know.
My God. It's not next year anyway.
Who do you fancy there, mate, the new with Celtic's current team in Bologna? Who wins that?
At the moment, Bologna. Aye.
Playing well, aren't they?
Aye, but they've. Aye, it's what a fixture is. I don't know. You gonna?
I mean, you're going to be doing a bit.
Aye, I don't know if I could take that.
Would you get on the flight with Celtic fans?
Should dress you up.
Why would you? Bother? Aye, I go in with a lot of Celtic fans anyway. I go in with him, don't I?
Do you think if I went to a Rangers Europa League game away, I could get away with it?
My captain was Celtic
Fuck
fan.
would recognise you.
My captain, hey, my captain for my
What's in it fucking
Big
Brad
Paul.
Pitt here?
Aye.
I think I'd get away with it.
Big Paul was
They
my
go in
captain.
disguise.
In Oslo?
My homeless World Cup, my best player was a Rangers fan, Big Willie. So he was, so. But he's got a Big Willie. Big Willie, aye, Feasterhouse, great lad. So he is.
Fuck is he talking about?
I'm just talking about Celtic Rangers thing.
Did Lewis say
Because-
Karlsson had
Aye,
a goalie?
we'll soon find out, won't we? Okay. Find this, but how did I go into that? How did I morph away for that?
They're all over the
I was just a Celtic Rangers thing then, I was just thinking back to, I'll not get Oslo out my head for a wee while, mate.
I think the Rangers fans would teach you, mate.
No, who?
You're a lover.
You fucking backed him for the league. What do you mean? You be fucking flying the plane?
Aye, you'd have your strip on. You're
Fucking up there. You be flying.
No, I've no
Bears on tour t-shirt. Like. Bears on tour. We ginger bear on tour. Like. We ginger bear man.
I ain't backed him for the league. I've no.
You're back Rangers. We'll cut the line up.
Right, okay, we don't want to keep talking about Celtic and Rangers. So,
I want to ask you, can Aberdeen get up there with Hibs and Hearts for these signings? No.
No,
no with that manager. No way. No with that manager. They've signed well, but again, I go back to him. I don't think he's barely won a game, mate. You could, that Scottish Cup final saved him.
See, they missed a trick. See, Aberdeen, if they could have got him in, I'd have took Tony Docherty. I know he's got the Ross County job. That'd have been a good manager to get in there at Aberdeen. He's been there as assistant, been there, done it. I think he'd have been a great shout.
Do you think he's under pressure? I know it doesn't look like he's getting back, but surely he has.
Got to be under
He's got to be under pressure. They're bottom of the league.
I know.
And there's an expectation up there. They want to be top 3. So do Aberdeen. So there's always a pressure.
But it does feel like there's no... the fans aren't putting under as much pressure as previous managers have had at Aberdeen.
Because he won a Scottish Cup.
Is it purely on that?
Of course it is. He gave them the best weekend of their lives. What was it, 35 years or something? They've not won it, something like that.
That only buys you so long, doesn't it?
It does, but they've brought in players, so they'll give him a bit of time.
All right. Good signing for Motherwell, Stephen Welsh, especially how they want to play. He's a great.
Cracking.
Got a good player like Welsh. Always liked him, aye.
Well, is he over 100 games for Celtic or something?
Motherwell want to build, don't they? They want to play for the back. Well, take chances right enough.
The only thing is he
they're
needs to stay fit, doesn't he?
Has he been injury prone?
He's been. I think his career's been up and down with it.
Is that mere just not getting picked as, or
But I think, listen, I do agree that he could be a good signing. I think he's a decent enough player. You don't play
Don't ask for ages.
over what?
You love that one, don't you? What age is Stephen Welsh? See if you can
I
get.
used to say about 28, 29.
Good age.
No.
Not that age.
He's a Ranger.
I think 25, 24, 25.
Ask him any. 25, 29.
You've lost a few years.
Ask him any Rangers player, he'll tell you their fucking date of birth.
I'm not joking, I can't get that out of my head.
That's right.
See the last fight, I can't get that out of my head.
How?
Saying Rangers are winning the league, I can just see people clip that up. Fuck have I done?
I can't wait to go to Celtic
I didn't say they were going to
You
win
said
it.
on the live, we can clip that up.
What I'm meaning is, I just mean everything's going on, and but then I don't even fancy Rangers either, because of Russell Martin as well. I don't know what I'm doing on the show.
No.
It could be that.
It's a card again.
Go scream.
Yeah,
It's a double-
Let
double button.
Go scream, Slaney.
I might walk.
It's a double buttons,
What,
mate.
This could be it.
fresh air, take a wee bit
Might
of
walk.
time.
No, I just mean walk in general for good.
No.
It could be the end, couldn't it? It's been one of the worst starts to a season I've seen in a long time, and it's right up there with Celtic's transfer window. And
I'll tell you what's worse, you should see the fucking top of your hair right now.
mad, mate.
Nah, yeah.
Just
At least in your worries.
Go on, give Derek.
Fucking irritate me, man. Fucking knows how to boil my blood.
What was he saying yesterday?
Because you get a brilliant email.
Every storm comes after a silver lining. That's what I'm trying to take fucking inspirational
Quote
advice
from.
with. I was feeling fucking low and that's what he came with.
You know, to the story, we were sitting in his motor, and obviously you're going through a bit of a horrendous time, to be honest, but when you get that email in, the two's perked up. It was good for me as well.
What was the email?
The email for
You look like Bert out of the Muppets. With that hair.
somebody said I look like Bert for still game.
Bert.
Right, Scotland.
Oh, here we go.
Are you looking forward to these two away fixtures
Aye.
against Denmark and
I know.
Belarus?
No, I'm no.
I'm off.
Why?
But
The Steve
chance
Clark
to-
sitting in front of you. The captain. And Ian Maxwell. Take it away.
Big Maxie.
Lazy.
Let's hear it.
Lazy.
I'm just, my eyes are peeled on Clark. Fucking liven up. I'm liven up because you've got an unbelievable.
Do you want him to start it?
Is that why Nazy's been brought in? Is she going to live it up?
But what I mean is, there was, you couldn't be blessed with a better squad of players. You couldn't, mate. Like, the players that Scotland have got now, they're playing all where they've been airing Europe, the top leagues. You couldn't get a better group of players. And I sometimes, when he speaks, it's almost like doing. That may just be his personality for the cameras or whatever. But I do expect the Scotland team to be playing a lot.
Let them off a leash.
That's it. That's exactly it. And I think they've got. I really do think they've got cracking players. Albeit, I think they are struggling maybe in that striker position. Maybe that's maybe where they lack the goals. But I just think with the group of players, probably the best era that maybe Norway, but it's in my lifetime, obviously, with team that had with Big Egg and Walter Smith and that was right good players. But I just mean the amount of players that are playing all in Europe in the top leagues. We should be now playing really good football.
Is Steve Clark at a stage where it's like they need to get someone at these two games?
Aye. Of course it does.
In terms of his job, I'm talking about.
And I think his job's safe, but aye, but he needs to get something. He needs to get. McTominay's been unbelievable, hasn't he? So he needs to get the most out of him, set his team up to suit him. So he is. You alright, aye?
Something happened.
Good.
Aye.
So no, I'm in a strange way. I'm normally a wee bit more negative, but I'm
Purely on the McTominay thing.
Aye, as well, aye. And you just look at wee Billy in there. You've got McGinn as well. You know,
I know, but
that's what he's saying.
the players were playing in the last games as
I
well.
know,
It's not been great.
but that's what I'm saying. So you need to set them up.
But is he
a
going to
wee
do
bit
that?
better. Well, we don't know. We're going to see. We're going to find out. Maybe he's learned, hasn't he? He's learned his lesson. No, he's.
Will he stick to 4 or go
He
back
used to
to
go to
3?
4. He used to go to 4. He went back to 3 and
He'll-
then started the performances dropped.
Who's your wingers, so if he goes 4?
Doak will come in, won't he?
Bournemouth,
He's got to get Doak in there as well, hasn't he? Doak, McTominay. Who be your centre forward? Who would you?
Adams scored a hat
yeah.
trick in the last game.
Yep,
didn't he?
nah.
I know it was Stein, but you've got to play him.
Aye.
I'd like to see Bowie getting a wee chance.
Yes,
for it.
I'd stick him in.
He's been brilliant. hasn't he?
I think he could give you a bit something different coming off the bench as well. Denmark's got to be hard because over there, Scott, I don't think they've won the last 2, 3 or whatever it may be. So that's going to be a hard one for them. But he's back 4. Do you play Hickey? He's not played a lot of football.
Great to see him back in it. What a big miss he's
what a
been
fuck,
for Scotland.
But he is probably your best right back. Ralston looks like he's got to come out of the squad maybe.
But you do play him, Daz. I know he's not played a lot of football, but he's back, he's fit.
He's going to be in the squad playing with Haggard.
Henry
Play him.
McKenna, bit of pace,
Bit
bit
of
of
pace,
height of the
aye,
back.
that's what I like.
back.
Bit of pace.
Robertson, who's not playing a lot of football with Liverpool as well. So that's your four.
There's
innit?
quite a
You're
few of them
leaving
not
Tierney.
playing. You could look at even me, Billy's not playing a lot of football, but you're still playing them, aren't you? You're still putting them in there. So there's a few, and that's why I think there's a wee bit of hunger about them as well, because a few of them have not played a lot of football. They'll be desperate to go, ready to go and prove a point. There's a wee bit, all these wee kind of side stories to it.
Your problem if you play Dock is who you got to play on the left side, because you need a player that's got to play for me into out, because you've not got a left winger. Right, you've got to play Adams through the middle yourself. You've got McTominay there, probably going supporting him. McGinn, Gilmore. Who's your
your
Ryan
lefty?
Christie?
Christie could start wide and come inside the pitch, couldn't he, and let Robertson overlap him.
Yeah, because he's got the energy and his work rate's brilliant. But you've got great options.
He'll
there.
play Kenny McLean at there, won't he?
Or Kenny McLean, probably fucking captain. But see, fair to Kenny McLean,
Not a
right?
good player.
Aye, does well.
Well,
aye.
John.
He
he does
all
great.
right, but I would I'd probably tend to go with Christie or somebody like that, just to give a bit of energy, pace, get up to
I
Adams.
think McGinn could play off his side now.
good
McGinn's
enough.
played there and
He's
done
good
well,
enough.
isn't he?
Aye.
Coming inside the
Easy.
pitch, I
Aye,
think
he's
Christie's
good
been
enough.
excellent. He plays it with Emirates, huh?
Good enough.
I think
player.
Christie's been excellent middle of the pitch for Bournemouth.
He's a
I'd go Christie Gilmore when we get off his side.
You've got a lot of
Christie,
players
Gilmore is
that
a
are
two.
versatile enough to go and play and do
So you
do a
go
good
McGinn,
job.
McTominay and Dock.
Yes.
A good three, that, isn't it?
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, I was in the Blytheswood, I never know Scotland were in. I was in meeting my mate and all the players came in and it was Christie, Tierney, Austin, we were talking. Just at that minute he's phoned me about something he said on the podcast Monday. He doesn't know that I'm with him and he's having a complete meltdown. And they were like, "Is that Slaney?" And they were like, "Put him on speaker." So I put him on speaker and they're fucking, he's like, "I need to what? Can I come back on?" He's like, "I fucked it with Celtic fans." He's like, "I'll be banned for Paradise." And Christie and Doris are there in fucking tears listening to him.
Mate, that was a bad meltdown, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
Was it Tuesday? I was Tuesday during the day because I was going to come to your training to get away, and then I went with Andy for 3 years. Me and Andy just sat in his motor.
in silence.
Let's see a word, aye, but
What did you say was that?
what about, by the way, what about him?
How's Andy boy?
Andy's
He's
start to
flying.
the season's been the greatest start I've ever seen, as in the way he speaks about the game. It's
He's
unbelievable.
good, isn't he?
Aye, he's
Very
good,
good,
Wow,
aye,
man.
Andy's, it's always been good. But
But I just feel this.
come on,
He's the best on Clyde by a mile, isn't he?
Aye.
Best
That's
on
a
Clyde.
fucking shit.
Best thing, fucking right, that wouldn't be hard.
His analysis is really good.
Since you started taking the Motherwell shape and all that.
Nah, you can see where his career's gone after. Well,
Aye.
he maybe leave using in his weight.
Where do you think his career's going?
Will
When
he take you
it's
away? Do you think?
No, he wouldn't take us. Well,
Nah,
fuck,
do you
what
know-
do that
do you
for?
know Kerry
That's what I do
Gilmore?
well.
The first day of the podcast, I think me, Simon Russell didn't say a word.
They just
Sat and
spoke
asked
for
him
him. Off he
questions.
went. Brilliant.
But we're like Steve, we've just let him off the leash, mate. We're not.
That's
we're
it.
getting Steve
That's
back
it.
on, we're
Give
getting
him a
the
bit
best
of
out of him.
freedom.
I don't know how good he is on the other platforms, but he's fucking good on it. Is he
Who's
good
that?
on
Andy?
Aye, Andy's.
Oh, his knowledge of games unbelievable.
You were saying about Facet and all
Aye, but it's the first time I've noticed that way when he's on sports.
How's the Barnett looking and all? Is it
Ah,
looking
it's
good?
not bad.
What?
No bad, but he was
New
using
daddy
big
as
words
well.
the other
That's
day.
what happens, isn't it? He's got the wee in his life as well, isn't it? Be focused.
I think that pushes you as well, don't you? See, when you first
You
get a
need
kid,
to-
you need to go and...
Without Wayne's, you don't give a fuck.
Right, we're going to be doing a bet builder today. As I
Oh,
said
so
at the start of the show, Denmark versus Scotland, 50% bet builder boost on minimum 4 legs, everybody. So go get on SBK, it's an incredible offer that. Me, Dazzler and Delwa will be picking a leg each and then pick a 4th and 5th leg together. So I'm going to go, let's get the app up here.
Ooh, this is a big one.
Okay, I'm going to go with first goal scorer. I'm going to go for McTominay.
Absolutely.
Good shout, me, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then
Good
Dazzler.
one. Good, strong.
Call him Gordon.
Good,
Gordon.
strong start that.
Aye, good. Goals over and under.
Come on, Gordon.
I think there'll be 3 goals in it.
So that's over 2.5. We'll go there.
Yeah.
3 goals in it. Are you saying 3 goals in it?
Yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 or something.
All right, all right, I thought you meant 3 goals as in the score, sorry.
2-1.
So that's, that's not over 3.
Over
What did you
8
put there,
corners.
sorry, mate? Over 2.5?
Aye.
Over 8, there you go.
Over 8, aye, good, mate. Oh, 2.5 goals.
Together, player to be shown a
Right,
card
okay,
or
so you can get involved with this to help us out.
a red.
Can I, mate?
No, you're not betting it.
All right.
Over 8 corners. And then, so, who's going to be shown a card?
I think it'll be a Scotland player because I think Denmark will be on the front.
Ascendances.
So,
McGinn?
So,
Hickey.
do you know, I was,
Somebody at the back.
A bit,
I was in my
bit
mind.
rusty.
Yeah, I was in my mind. A wee late
Touch tackle on it.
Yeah,
Hickey card. You happy with that deal?
maybe
Aye.
not.
Aye, no. He's going to play anyway, but we're discussing that. You are thinking, should he play? I think he should play.
And then, how many cards over? I would say over 2, 3,
4.
over 4.
4 cards?
Aye. Believe me. It's going to get feisty.
Do you think so?
Over 4
What have you heard?
cards.
The
It's going to be
Danes.
Is there a bit of needle there?
Aye, they will. Fucking, aye, come on.
Wow,
Wow,
89 to 1.
Hold on
That's
a
without
minute.
the Hickey card. You're probably going, I would say you're going up to about 201 there with the card.
Definitely.
And we still have to put the card in there.
Oh, Hickey.
Because 80-91's
I
not a
think
bad
Hickey
bet.
will.
I would maybe put that on without the card and then put that on with the card.
Do you want to go a safer bet than Hickey? Because he might not play, as Derek said.
Right, okay.
Big McKenna will get booked, won't he? Big Rash.
Aye.
I tend to think a midfield player.
Gilmore, quite
Aye,
feisty,
aye.
couldn't
He
he?
doesn't, nah. Billy will not get fucking
I think McGinn.
Aye, Billy will not get booked.
McGinn,
He clobbers people, McGinn.
Really?
No, he's too wee, too tiny.
Is Lewis,
Wee tiny.
is Lewis, do you think he'll play?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But by the way, if he was...
Carver left.
Aye.
aye.
How's he
Naismith
taking-
is
how's he
the
taking that?
assistant.
Is he?
How's Lewis taking that? Who's his roommate now?
Nazy.
Who is his roommate?
I don't know.
Don't
No, they
together.
don't. No, they're in the room like
Uh,
themselves.
You don't remember. It's not like the old days,
know.
is it?
I was sharing a flat with 3 boys whereby. That was Big Jerry and Andy Hook, man. Fucking Andy.
Why we?
Whereby
Oh,
on
and you're
Oslo.
snoring as well, mate.
Oh,
Give us one inspiring story just before we go.
No, I don't know what Andy Hook was. He was
No, an inspiring story for the trip.
inspiring,
What did you think I said?
uninspiring.
And Andy Hook's uninspiring.
No,
Hope you enjoyed the show, Andy.
He is when he fucking soaks the bathroom before everybody else is to get in.
Oh.
I fucking took a couple of tumbles in there. So I did.
How did he soak
After a
it?
night out of Bob's.
Bob's was lovely, just in the boat my rod. Nah, it was.
Give us
Just
this
the-
inspiring story you heard. Have you got one?
It's just off with one of the boys.
Mhm.
It's just the way guys have been in. Some of them been in rehab. They've been in a fucking bad place, and without the focus and the structure of street soccer, they would be gone. So it's. I don't know if that's inspired who's doing you in, but that's the power. Yeah, football's brilliant in what it gives them, but it gives them that focus, gives them somewhere to go, to talk to get fed. Fuck it, fed things that we take for granted.
Yeah,
Not a roof over your head.
I needed to hear this today. I think it's
It's
good.
a brilliant thing.
Everyone should be grateful for the life you've got. They should.
Honestly, you're talking about getting in and you've not got a Hoover and all that. These guys have got nothing. Before we were even going out,
Probably a good thing I didn't
we
have
were
for that.
we were told the luggage, we can take a backpack, a wee case and a big 23 kilo and all. One of the boys
Had nothing.
had nothing, literally, and they had to give him some money
To come out.
just to get him some gear. Aye.
Wow, man.
But he had nothing. Like, the clays, he had the trackies that he got for us. He had nothing, and I've got gear for the boys. I could have gave them, and I was raging. I says, "Why did you not say to me?" But they gave him some money to go and get some stuff. So he had nothing.
And I think it can happen to anybody, mate.
I can.
It can happen to anybody. You
It-
might
it's
think you've got a
true.
perfect life and then quit it can
And
turn.
it's not even their fault. Certain circumstances with family members. Some of them coming back from abroad, the army and all that, and they just thought that their minds gone a wee bit. These guys have got nothing, and we just take that for like granted. Somebody's making your dinner, you get a roof over your head, you've got heating. You're talking about heating.
I've not got heating just now, but
That's your-
yeah.
I had a water was cold yesterday.
Water was cold.
But
Have you got internet?
But grateful. Got internet.
That's all right then, for 11 o'clock at
Roscoe
night.
sent us a site. Is it us?
I think that's
Is it us?
Good
That
to
is
send
it.
it.
Mate.